I'm Matthew Curtis. For my science fair project, have invented a body shrinking device in which I hold in my hand. Here goes nothing. It worked. It actually worked. Oh my gosh. I'm getting an A+, for sure, without a doubt, an A+. I mean, wow.
This was my first visual effects video. I was 13 and had just downloaded After Effects. So far I've been doing visual effects for about 4.5 years. I'm 17 now, and hundreds of tutorials later, this is where I'm at. I'm Matt Curtis, and I created this channel to teach film, visual effects, and make entertaining videos. I've been absent from my channel for a while, but I have big things in the making. So before I start this video, like, subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see out of this channel. In this video, I will teach how to get started with visual effects. I will tell you what visual effects is good for, what software you need, computer requirements, ways to learn, and resources you can look to for tools and tutorials. You can choose to go the responsible route and get a job in video production or become a freelance artist. You can use it as a way to express your artistic mind, or you can be me and make weird crap with it and post it on YouTube. There are limitless possibilities when it comes to making visual effects projects. There are many visual effects softwares out there like HitFilm, Nuke, and Final Cut Pro. Personally, I use Adobe After Effects. I've used it for years, and once you learn the basics, it's fairly easy to get to the advanced stuff. Adobe After Effects costs $20.99 a month, and I think the price is worth it, honestly, for the power you get out of it. If you want to get more advanced, you can purchase 3D softwares like Maya, 3ds Max, and Cinema 4D. They're expensive, so I wouldn't recommend starting there. The software I use personally is a 3D software called Blender. It's super easy to use, and with every new update, it gets more and more powerful, and it gets easier and easier to use. This isn't software, but I think it's important to include. When starting out with visual effects, you need to have a camera. And getting a $50,000 camera when you're starting out is a really stupid idea. I'd start out just using your phone. It's really easy. I still use my phone to this day to make visual effects projects. When starting out, I recommend getting a computer with 16 gigabytes of RAM and a graphics card that can run GPU. This is just my recommendation. I personally have a 6-year-old MacBook Air that has 4 gigabytes of RAM and has an Intel graphics card that does not run GPU at all. I recommend getting a better computer because I am pretty limited with what I have. However, if you're just starting out, you can experiment on this. And personally, I've achieved a lot of cool visual effects feats, so there are no excuses to starting visual effects with what you have. You can choose to buy a Udemy course online or another paid course that will help you teach the fundamentals of After Effects. However, I've never used a paid course. I always learned on YouTube. My first video was actually how to become Ant-Man, and I just kept watching YouTube tutorials, and over time I learned the tools and was able to develop some really cool stuff. Another thing I'd recommend doing is practicing and experimenting. The more you do that, the more you'll know the tools and get comfortable using After Effects. There's a bunch of resources you can look to further advance your visual effects career, and I'll list a few of the ones I actually used. So Video Copilot. Video Copilot has a bunch of tutorials to help start making videos and to advance your visual effects career. Video Copilot also has a bunch of great plugins and software. Two that I have of his is Element 3D and Saber. Element 3D is a rendering software inside of After Effects. You can also use it to animate and texturize certain 3D models inside. And with Saber, you can create lightsabers, magic, and other particle effects. I use that one a lot, and the thing about Saber is that it's completely free. To me, I think it should be worth hundreds of dollars, but I'm really grateful that it's free to use, and I'll link all of these in the description. Blender Guru. He has a lot of great tutorials on his channel to help those who want to start with visual effects, especially with Blender. That's what he focuses on, and he'll teach you how to make a donut, which is really cool. Red Giant. Red Giant has a lot of plugins and assets and tutorials to accompany those assets. super powerful. You can key out green screens, create particle simulations, and colorize footage. And another thing I looked at, I have to include this one because it was my first tutorial, Film Learning. This guy is where I watched my first tutorial, and he has a lot of great content for beginners and advanced visual effects artists. And of course, my own channel, Film Secrets. I have a lot of new things coming to the channel, and like I said earlier, some cool content is going to be coming out soon. I'll try to post twice a week. If my schedule is packed, I'll only post once. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe and turn on the bell notifications to get notified about what's happening next with the channel. Bye.